Ever had the feeling that you're doing everything in a relationship is fine, except it simply doesn't work out? Perhaps you have been instructed to show her respect by being kind. Space, or maybe just be yourself for the sake of being left perplexed, irritated, or what if I told you that, heartbroken. All that you've discovered regarding it's wrong to attract ladies, and I'm going to expose the hidden flaws and the reality. Every lady has flaws that others do not. Discuss, but all men should be aware of. Stay tuned, as this video may alter all of your preconceived notions. Regarding dating, leave a comment stating that I am prepared in the space provided for comments below if this film is ready for you to watch until the end, since I promise you won't want to not miss a moment of this. Let's admit that the dating game is manipulated and it isn't biased in your favor. Instead, you've likely observed that the men who appear to understand everything are those who disregard the rules. They recognize something that most men don't. The logical sensible is not what women are. Creatures you've been taught to trust they are not. And what they want is based on feelings. And in reality, they don't even intentionally understand why I'm drawn to specific men. That's what today we're going to break things down for you. Examining the 10 greatest flaws every woman has, and I will demonstrate it. You know exactly how to take advantage of these shortcomings, not to harm or manipulate everyone, but to comprehend the psychology behind the appeal and utilize it to construct stronger, more significant, and better. We're not here to sugarcoat relationships, anything, or offer you out-of-date guidance. This is going to hit because it's so real. Difficult, so fasten your seatbelt and prepare before we jump right in, and press the like button if you already sense the worth. And please remember to subscribe if you would like more. Insightful and truthful guidance tool that truly functions in the modern world. And if you want to support this channel and assisting us in carrying on with provide high-quality content, think about joining the channel memberships, which enable us to remain independent and continue producing amazing material, available to as many men as the unwavering man. As much as feasible, let's start with the first. The resolute guy is the first weakness. Let's get straight to the point. Today's women are inundated with choices. Guys are blowing up their DMs, strangers dating and praising them, applications that provide a limitless array of possible partners. Then why do the majority of males fail in the dating game in spite of everything these accessible resources, since most men these days are erratic and feisty, don't fulfill commitments and give up too effortlessly, and you are aware of what ladies observe. The harsh reality is that women don't trust readily since they've been trained to. Men should vanish when things get challenging, even after a few dates. Most women are on guard for a few months because they've seen males who don't appearing but failing to follow through and not being trustworthy, which is why the man who remains steadfast in his choices throughout his acts and, in his own words, turns into an instant being, steadfast and persistent, means more than simply arriving on time. It's about representing consistency in every facet of you must be the man in your life who isn't exactly what he says he will do. Immediately in the dating world packed with erratic, indecisive men, the one who continues and turns into a lighthouse in a sea of doubt begins by becoming dependable in the little things. If you declare that you'll text her later, and if you tell her you will call at a certain time. Make sure you're being on time. Being steadfast does not imply being inflexible, implies being dependable. She must understand that you are a man who keeps his promises. Since dependability is among the most attractive qualities you may provide in today's quick and frequently shallow dating, we hear the second highest confidence in the globe. Confidence is always appealing. However, what does that actually mean? Being confident isn't about being cocky, or being loud is not a sign of great confidence. The quiet, steadfast conviction that you are sufficient, similar to how confident you are, is magnetic due to its rarity, particularly in the modern society where a lot of men feel the urge to prove oneself to other people. Women are consistently drawn to men who are confident because it shows, when it comes to security, women have their personal fears. They are concerned about how they appear as people see them and whether they are comparable when a woman encounters a man who remains unfazed by external approval from someone who doesn't require her. In order to boost his self-esteem, it's a welcome change, which is why self-assured men are unique in a sea of too many men are insecure and rely on outside elements that contribute to their job confidence, their appearance, or social standing. But what occurs if those items are taken? True confidence originates internally. It's about recognizing your worth no matter what of your life's events. When you, with this level of self-assurance, you are untouchable and unshaken by rejection. You don't let failures shake you, and you don't require a woman's approval to boost your self-esteem. Begin working on your internal confidence by establishing objectives and accomplishing them, regardless of how minor each. When you fulfill a self-promise, you develop and maintain confidence. Does not imply that you are flawless, but rather you are at ease with your flaws. Take pride in your imperfections and observe women's reactions to that authentic self. Third assurance, ambition is among the most important things. Strong qualities a man might possess in the world of today, where complacency is motivated and content with mediocrity is typical, the ambitious man is unique. As someone who is always pushing, women are drawn to him because he believes he is better. Men who possess a distinct purpose and operate a vehicle, since it indicates that you're the key, is that you're going somewhere in life. Ambition need not imply that you're constructing an empire worth millions of dollars or putting in 80 hours each week. It indicates that you're working towards certain goals. Something, and you're unwilling to accept women who are good enough, want to date males. Somebody is motivated because they feel as though they are a part of something greater, more ambitious than themselves. It demonstrates that you're not satisfied with only riding the wave of life, and that's really alluring. Yet here is where most men make a mistake. When they discuss ambition without support is impossible. Simply state that you must because you are ambitious. Demonstrate it through your work. Your hobbies or your personal development have to prove that you're continuously aiming for greater. Ambition is about making progress, not. The goal of perfection is to demonstrate that you're constantly trying to improve yourself. Version of yourself. Begin by establishing both immediate and long-term objectives. Don't need to be extravagant, but they must force you to step outside of your comfort zone, obtaining a promotion at work, for example, gaining fitness or picking up a new talent. Make sure you're moving all the time. When a woman notices that you're aspiring, she will wish to join the negative boy, the nasty boy, on the fourth journey. Women are attracted to nasty boys like, here's the catch, moths to a flame. Bad lads aren't jerks because of this. Rather, it's because bad boys exhibit characteristics that women are drawn to: unpredictable situations. The negative aspects of mystery and emotional control. The boy does not adhere to the regulations, express regret for his identity, and he definitely doesn't accommodate every whim of a lady. That is the reason he is so appealing. Women are not looking for a man who can completely. They seek a man who maintains control over them. Speculating about a man who has his own life, own priorities, and isn't centered around the bad boy surrounding them is an expert at producing emotional peaks and valleys that keeps ladies returning for more. The excitement of the chase, uncertainty, as well as the feeling that he's a little bit out of grasp, which makes the wicked lad, is quite attractive. But this is the something that doesn't require you to be a jerk. exhibit the qualities of a wicked boy. You simply must preserve a feeling of mystery, and emotional independence doesn't show everything about yourself at once. Don't share some information with others. Be accessible at all times, and make her wonder where. What you're doing and who you are generates curiosity and maintains her eagerness to practice passionate control by refusing to allow her to dictate your mood. If she's angry, remain composed. If she's happy, savor the moment, but don't get carried away and meshed in it. Bad boys are alluring, since they have authority over their feelings and their existence as the one who maintains his composure under pressure. Disregarded attention. What is the number 5 neglected attention to women? Want attention, but the worst part is yet to come. They are not appreciative of the attention they receive. We live in a culture where women easily can attract hundreds of men's attention DMS likes at the touch of a button. Comments are always present, confirming them, but since it's so simple, the man loses all significance in order to obtain it. The person who doesn't stand out is the one who does. Give her lots of attention at once, disregarding a woman's demand for. She is so frustrated by validation that she's accustomed to having men pass over her, and when she question why, she'll start vying for your attention. As it's now a limited resource, and scarcity, as we all know, adds value. Like males, women are as enamored with the pursuit, but they refuse to acknowledge it when you don't give her what she wants right away. Desires attention or compliments, or confirmation. You're indicating she needs to work on getting more attention. 4, and that's precisely why it's so valuable, stop releasing women for free. Focus. If you're continuously sending her SMS that likes or compliments her every post she makes on social media, you're lowering the value of your focus instead. Take a step back and let her to approach you when she seems as though she must work for she will greatly appreciate the care. The Preelection. Additional number 6th. There is a rationale for why women find themselves more drawn to males who are engaged in partnerships or who are in the company of other ladies. It's known as when a woman observes that before an election, it makes other ladies want you. Something in her mind tells her that he has to be valued. This is the same idea. Reasons why individuals wish to purchase items that are highly sought after by everyone desires it. It must be worthwhile. The reason preselection works so well is that it capitalizes on the competitive mentality of women. When she notices you with other gorgeous, even if you're only buddies, ladies, makes you more important in her eyes. She begins to question what's going on with you that appeals to other ladies, and that she even wants you because she is curious. Because of this, males who are already in women frequently throw things in relationships, oneself at them. These aren't. Women are attempting to dismantle the relationship is what draws them in. The notion that this individual is appealing, and if other women find him attractive, then he must also be worthy of her attention. Be in the company of valuable women, even if they are merely companions. When a woman observes your easy interaction, when paired with other gorgeous ladies, it indicates that you're a valuable man. She'll begin to believe that you are someone worth chasing just because other women already do. Being a man. 7th place. The concept of masculinity is being challenged in the modern society, but the reality is that women are predisposed by biology to be drawn to mass-market manly men, because it's not about being extremely combative, or dominance is about assuming strength, both mental and physical. Women are looking for a partner who can keep them safe, guide them, and give them a sense of security. Being a man involves more than simply muscles. It's important to have a goal. maintaining your convictions and becoming women with strong emotions are attracted to men who are aware of their identities, readily influenced by outside situations. They're looking for a man who can maintain composure in the face of hardship, who can confidently make decisions, and who doesn't let his feelings to rule him. The majority of males in today's dating world are also emotive, responding to everything. They become agitated over little matters, and they allow women determine their own feelings in a man who is macho is in charge of his. He is not shaken by emotions when things don't go his way. He doesn't lose his cool. Gathered and responsible, that's what starts to establish what makes him so appealing. Your male vitality by consuming. Stop taking responsibility for your life, putting the blame on other people or outside events for your issues. Be resolute in your behaviors. When confronted with obstacles, confront them directly without allowing when your feelings get the better of you. Ladies desire to experience comfort and safety with a man who's in charge of himself and his enthusiastic leadership. The 8th life number is charismatic. Women in leadership roles are naturally drawn to, for leaders. This does not imply that you must serve as a company's CEO, but you must take the initiative when interacting with her. Being a leader means taking command and making decisions, choices, and demonstrating your knowledge. Regardless of your life's path, women desire a man who can mentor them, rather than someone who's persistently seeking their opinions. Or authentic charismatic leadership is especially potent since it blends charm and authority in a way that you must be intrusive in order to lead. You can demonstrate leadership by your behaviors. Self-assurance and your capacity for women want to be with someone who make them feel respected. A man who is aware of his life's purpose, since it gives them a sense of security and eager to take part in that journey when you exhibit leadership. When you engage with a woman, she'll more drawn to you as a result of you'll be perceived by her as someone who can take the initiative and lead to success, is appealing since it conveys strength, self-assurance, and decisiveness. The next time you're on a trip, can't resist date. Take the initiative to organize the evening, choices, and don't hesitate to offer advice. The dialogue that attracts women to males, who assumes command of the situation, since it gives them a sense of security and appreciated when you exhibit leadership. She will instinctively follow your intelligence in emotions. Lead number 9's emotional. Emotional intelligence is among the most underappreciated attributes of most men believe that a man can have. Being emotionally intelligent entails being too sentimental or sensitive, yet that's emotional intelligence is not the same as about being aware of your own feelings and others. It's important to understand. Knowing when to talk, when to listen, and when to women are emotional beings, so give them room. And they require a man capable of managing that. Most males attempt to correct situations when a woman communicates her feelings, but women don't want you to make all the repairs. They just want you to pay attention, so you can comprehend when you can accomplish it by creating a deep emotional bond that most males are unable to establish. To develop emotional intelligence as well implies taking charge of your own feelings, that women prefer not to share with a man with unstable emotions, desire someone who can maintain composure under pressure, who can manage the highs and lows of life and practice downs without collapsing active. The next time she's upset, pay attention. Don't jump to conclusions about things right away. Just listen and let her in with solutions. Recognize her emotions, and demonstrate empathy. This small gesture might create a degree of emotional closeness and trust that the majority of men never attain. The 10th most ardent interest. Zeal. One of the most alluring qualities is passion. characteristics that a man can possess when a woman observes your enthusiasm for something, be it your profession or a pastime or self-improvement. She's attracted to such fire. Passion demonstrates that you are motivated by a cause. Additionally, you're not coasting through life, but this is the secret you possess: to follow your interests for yourself rather than. Too many men fail to consider her attempting to win women over by acting as though have a strong passion for things they don't have a genuine concern for women. That genuine enthusiasm has a compelling quality because being sincere is what makes you authentic. Fervent about something you're not must make an effort to draw in ladies. They are naturally drawn to you and want to be a portion of the journey you're on mission. Discover something you're enthusiastic about it, and give it your all, whether it's fitness as a side gig or a career. Let your passion drive your unique project. When she observes your commitment, she will desire to contribute to your objectives, your universe. So there it is, the 10. Every man needs to be aware of his weaknesses. Women now realize that this has nothing to do with manipulation, is about comprehension. Female psychology and using that knowledge to create stronger, better and more significant relationships. The reality is, most men are too busy to understand this. Pursuing ladies in an attempt to gain approval and breaking the rules, yet you're distinct. You now possess the means to flip the storyline and establish a situation where women will be attracted to you if you can. Hit the like button to show how valuable this video is. Please inform me in the comments about what shocked you the most was weakness, and if you want more in-depth, unvarnished guidance like this, be sure to sign up for the channel if you wish to go above and beyond. And back our goal of assisting as many men. If you can, think about joining the channel memberships, and any forms of assistance helps us keep producing high-quality material that is unique to you. Otherwise, if you're prepared to assume command of your romantic life and quit teasing, subscribe to this for rules that don't work. Channel, please share this video with a friend who should listen to this and become a part of the membership in the channel if you'd like to encourage the movement you're supporting. Helps us continue and connect with more men who require this information.